Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2025 Toyota RAV4 XLE Premium, and I'm going to run through all of the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up the backup camera. Then you have neutral and drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have electronic park brake, so every time you put it in park, it automatically engages the park brake. And when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. It does have a hold function here, so if you hit that button on the dash, you'll see a green hold light, and then if you put it in drive, you'll see an orange one off to the right, which means it's active. So say you're in a drive-through and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll actually hold it for you, and then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you can tap the gas pedal, it will release, move forward a spot, and then push down hard again to activate. This vehicle does have some drive modes, so you've got Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible, shift a little sooner, try not to run the climate control as much. Normal is for normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power it can. Then this vehicle is all-wheel drive, so it's front-wheel drive most of the time. If the front wheels slip at all, it kicks in the back wheels automatically. It does have a snow mode you can turn on and off that'll basically give the transmission and four-wheel drive system a heads up for those conditions. It also has a mud and sand and a rock and dirt mode. In front of the shifter, you have the start button for the vehicle. Then you have a button to turn off traction control. Right here you've got the driver's side heated seats, so you have low, high, and in the middle for off. Then you've got the passenger side over here, does the same. This vehicle does have stop-start technology, so when you stop at a stoplight or a stop sign and you put your foot on the brake, the engine will shut down, and then as soon as you let off the brake, it starts up again and it's ready to go. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. This vehicle does have dual zone auto climate control, so you can adjust the driver's side temperature or the passenger side temperature over here. This auto function is like a thermostat for your car, so if you have it on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70, and if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. This will turn off climate control. Right here we'll do front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. This is Eco Heat and Cool, so this will try to run the AC and the climate control a little less to make it more fuel efficient. Then you got fan speeds up and down right here. Here you can change where you want the vents to blow. This is recirculate on and off. This will turn off the rear vents for the second row of the vehicle. Then you have AC on and off, and then sync. If you turn that on, it'll do whatever the driver's side does on both sides. On the top left corner of the radio screen, you've got your wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto. So if you hit this, it'll basically bring your phone screen up on the radio screen. So you've got your Apple Maps. You can hit this button here and it'll actually bring up phone contacts, messages, Amazon Music, whatever you want to use. Second one down is the built-in cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio. The music symbol here, at the top you've got favorites, so it'll show all your presets off to the right. Then you've got tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side. If you like this station, you want to make sure the heart is lit up, and then it'll put it on your favorites list. Down here you've got channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song, and then you can even hit notify me, and if you like this artist or song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it plays on any XM station. Then if you hit the back button, you've got FM, AM, and XM right here. This is for finding music. So if you go to XM and you're looking for music and you're looking for rock music, it'll tell you all the rock stations right there. Then the little phone right here will just take you into your Apple CarPlay Android Auto, so you have all your contacts. The little vehicle here, you can do trip information like range to empty and miles per gallon that you're getting. And then vehicle alert, if there's anything wrong with the vehicle, it'll tell you right there. And then the last one is the settings tab, so you can log into your profile, adjust the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above you do have map light. This one will turn all the lights in the vehicle on, and then the one that says door, if you have it pushed in like that, when you open the doors the lights will come on. If you don't want them to come on, you just push that button again. Right here on the left side, this will open and close the sunroof in this vehicle, and then the right side will vent it up and down. And then you do have an SOS Safety Connect button here. So if you get a flat tire, have some sort of emergency, you can push that button, it'll call Toyota, and then they can send help your way. It does have a nice little cover right there for you. Then you do have a sunglass holder in front of that. Behind the steering wheel, you have the windshield wipers. Up one time will do a mist, so it'll swipe one time and then it's back to off. This vehicle does have auto windshield wipers, so if you put it in auto, if it detects raindrops up on the windshield, it'll wipe automatically. You can adjust the sensitivity of the auto wipers right here. Then you have low, then you have high. If you pull this whole lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. And then at the end there, you can twist it once for a delayed setting on the back wiper, and then on for the back wiper. On this side, you've got the headlights. So you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is driving lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto all the time. They turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam, and then you've got your fog lights on and off right there. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through all your sources, AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music. Then the arrows here will go through all your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, it'll go next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. Basically that means if you're driving down the highway with the cruise set at 70 and you come up on a car that's going slower than you, it'll sense that car automatically, slow down and match their speed. So to activate that, you hit this button here. It'll say radar cruise control active on the dash. Get to the speed you want, and then you push down and set. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour. If you want to go up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. You can cancel it by hitting this or tapping the brake. And then it does have a zone selector, so right here you can choose 3, 2, and 1. That's how close it'll follow the car in front of you. Then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So basically if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. Over here you've got volume controls, so you can turn the radio up and down. Then you've got voice command right next to it. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Then you have the up, down, left, and right arrow. That is for going through your instrument cluster. So you can go up and down through each section, and then you can go right and left through more sections. So you can have fuel economy, range to empty, compass, lane departure, radar cruise, what's playing on the radio station, vehicle information like all-wheel drive control, trip distance, tire pressures, all the settings for all the safety equipment, and then messages if anything's wrong with the vehicle, it'll tell you right there. There's also a phone button here, so if somebody calls you, you can hit that to answer it, hit it again to hang up, and then this is like a clear button, so if you get a notification up on the screen, you can hit that to clear it. To the left of the steering wheel, you have a little dial here that you can roll up and down, and that will adjust the gauge brightness on the instrument panel. Then right here you have your automatic high beams. Basically that's if you're driving down the highway at night and you have your high beams on and you forget to dim them. If you meet a car, it can sense their headlights and dim them automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then this one right here, so this vehicle actually has like a heating pad underneath the wipers. So if it's like snowy or icy out and your windshield wipers are icing up, you can hit that and it'll heat them so they don't ice up as bad. Then you've got heated steering wheel on and off. This is the power lift gate, so if you hold it for about 2 seconds, it'll open. If you hold it for about another 2 seconds, it'll close. Down here you have 2 levers you can pull. The left one will open your fuel door, and the right one will open your hood. Finally, on the driver door, you have all 4 window controls. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, it'll roll all the way down. And if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way up. Then you can lock the windows right here so nobody in the vehicle can roll the windows up or down. Then you can lock and unlock the doors. If you want to adjust the mirrors, you can hit the left one, adjust the left mirror, hit the right one, adjust the right mirror. Then if you put it back in the middle, if you bump it, it won't go anywhere. This vehicle does have memory seats. So you have seat 1, seat 2, and set. So if you get your seat and your side mirrors right where you like them, you can push set 1. It'll beep and then your seat will be saved. So if it gets out of position, you just hit number 1 and it'll go right back to where you like it. And that should be all the buttons on this 2025 Toyota RAV4 XLE Premium. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.